According to a 2021 report by UNICEF, nearly 1 in 10 children globally are involved in child labor, with some forced into hazardous work. Another report by World Vision says that as many as 160 million children around the world are engaged in child labor, and they are working in jobs that deprive them of their childhood and also interfere with their schooling. In Ghana, a 2019 report by Virgin Project on child labor suggests that 1 out of every 6 children is involved in child labor. Stakeholders have expressed worry over the situation. In Adanse South, for instance, inhabitants are predominantly farmers who are particularly into cocoa production. They lament financial difficulties and, as such, involve their children into their farming activities. Children are made to carry heavy loads of produce gathered from farms, and this sometimes affects their physical health. The Social Development Officer for the Adanse South District, Richard Wiafe, says the phenomenon is prevalent within the district.
For the Adanse South District, child labor is a very prevalent issue in the district. Over the years, we've been trying our best to find ways of solving this issue. It does come up usually in the cocoa growing areas or the farming areas.
He's therefore appealing to the government to increase resources allocated to them, as they are not able to work as expected due to limited resources available to them.
It's a work that we need to get to the people, educate them. So the little resources we have, we try to use to go to the communities. But you love to do it more. There are about 405, or let me say over 400 communities in the Adanse South District. And we can't use our own resources to get to all the communities in the district.
According to the district education director for the area, Ebenezer Kofi Asari, the situation leads to absenteeism in schools, as many children are made to join their parents on their cocoa farms.
Child labor, as you all know, has been a bane in our society for now. And definitely as our farmers use their children during classes hours, definitely some of them will affect attendance in their classrooms. So we are pleading with the authorities that education on child labor should be given the needed attention.
He further added that another situation that takes the children out of the classroom is the absence of teachers, as most of the schools in the district have very few teachers. He's thus calling on the Ghana Education Service to revise how teachers are posted to such areas. Other stakeholders have also outlined measures the government can put in place to help reduce child labor. Joseph Balado is the executive director for Nature Aid Ghana, a non-governmental organization that supports parents within cocoa farming areas to help reduce the involvement of the children in their farm works.
I expect that an annual budget be allocated to these assemblies to the, and also to the social welfare to support child protection. That is one. Two, the government should do something like, for example, when you are distributing fertilizer, it shouldn't be free distribution. If you want to compare farmers to also eradicate child labor, then of course also attach some measures to farmers that one. For example, I will give you one fertilizer based on the fact that you are also not using your children to do some farm work.
For cocoa farmers within the Adanse South District of the Ashanti region who admit to involving their children in their cocoa activities, they are calling on the government to subsidize fertilizers in order to help them pay for laborers for their farms instead of using their children.
Fertilizer and the fertilizer work cost ropa. Yetumi enye dwuma bi said the ese anase yetumi eye. Eti de ye to say aban say aban omo aye pa na wonyi sa ne ma ne nyina bi eso ade so bi emfiri ho emfa ma yen. Na tumi aboa yen ama yen so yetumi etu child labor no ase.
Stakeholders are thus calling on the government to invest more resources into projects geared towards reducing child labor in the country. For Citi News, Fati Amin Ibrahim, New Edubiase.